What up, Dokkaners? Apologies for the incredibly late video. I needed to get some rest because I got very, very sick last night. I couldn't do my data download video last night because I got some food poisoning. So you can imagine how that went. I have been miserable for the last day. So I wanted to wait until now because I thought maybe we would get some campaign news updates, but we didn't. So that being said, let's just go over the data download stuff. For those of you who are already aware of what's been going on, feel free to chime in, provide your own thoughts in the comments. And if there's anything that I missed, you guys can also let me know. And for those of you who are not caught up, let me catch you up on what's going on. Let's start with the data download file size, 686 megabytes worth of goodness. Global's file size is probably more than JP, but we are now effectively caught up. Global has achieved full synchro with JP. Both the Jiren and the Gotenks are dropping at the same time tonight. Less than 5 hours, probably like 4.5 hours by the time you're watching this video, maybe less. But they're both going to be going live. I will be summoning for both on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It's going to be a pretty fun live stream, at least for the summons part. As far as the remaining content, like we have some new challenge events. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick around. I'm still pretty sick. I'm going to do my best, but if I can, I will do these events live. It's generally pretty fun for you guys to watch me fail live, so we'll do that, hopefully. But yeah, so Jiren and Gotenks are dropping at the same time. Based on the data download spread here, you can see all the usual stuff is in there. Also, a world tournament is coming up this weekend. So we've got a Dokkan Awakening for a pre-existing world tournament SSR. We also have EZAs for 3 characters. We'll take a look at those as well. So looking at the global and JP spread here, the usual stuff. Trade Jewel, I believe this is for a paid stone. World Tournament 56, Pure Carnage and Destruction, Kid Buu Dokkan Event, ESBR Stage 65, Space Traveling Warriors, World Tournament Awakenings and EZAs, LR Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and a promo movie. For Global, the only difference, AGL LR Jiren, Blue Zone Stages 5 and 6 for Universal Rival Saga, and Ticket. And that too, only 1 ticket, which is also a little point of confusion. So let's start with the Jiren and Gotenks situation. This might be a little bit of a copium statement, but based on what we have seen, it appears they are going to be on separate banners. I made a prediction because I think I've understood Dokkan pretty well by now, run by a bunch of dummies. Dokkan is going to do the stupidest thing and drop Jiren and Gotenks at the same time, but on separate banners. One final middle finger before full synchro. Based on the data, that is exactly what's happening. Divine Dragon Carnival, fully unified Divine Dragon Carnival, and then there is also a ticket version of the banner. First of all, they have the audacity to call it a fully unified banner by still dropping 2 separate banners. In my opinion, you should have just dropped them both at the same time on the same banner, or you should have dropped Jiren earlier. If you want to give Jiren his own banner, morons, are you taking notes? You could have dropped him last week when there was absolutely nothing to do in your stupid game. But you didn't. You instead decided to wait until this release time and drop them both at the same time. Do you not understand that people are not going to be summoning for Jiren versus Gotenks? If at all. People are saving up for the 10th anniversary. Why would they want to summon at all? But if they are going to, why would they summon for you as opposed to you? Could you dummies not have realized this and dropped him earlier? So there's my little. I'm trying my best to hold back the anger that I feel, but I'm hoping that there's some screw up, as Dokkan typically does. You know, some stupid mistake that they will fix. Maybe they fix it at the last minute. Maybe it actually is all just one banner. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what these guys are going to do. But yeah, it looks like they're going to be on separate banners. The thing about the ticket, though, there's only 1 ticket in the database. Divine Dragon Carnival, valid until December 29th. So we don't know exactly what this is for. Is this going to be for the Gotenks banner? Is this going to be for the Jiren banner? I mean, there is a ticket banner. So what is that going to be applying for? Proton says, I do agree, only 1 ticket for 2 different banners is suspicious. On top of it, all 3 banners share the same announcement ID. Normally, when 2 different banners share the same announcement ID, there's usually tickets for both banners. But then again, this is not a normal situation. It's not. So this is going to be a game time decision to see what they're doing with these characters and with this banner. And in terms of summoning, I still think you should not be summoning the overwhelming majority of players, mainly just because we're so close to the 10th anniversary. I do understand that the temptation for Gotenks is very real. This guy is a defensive monster. And so people will want to have, people will want to taste. So I completely understand the urge to summon. I would advise against it. While this seems broken, there will be even more brokenness in the 10th anniversary. So I don't think it's necessary. But then again, that's my opinion. If you want to listen, great. If you don't, that's totally fine. While we're on the subject, Jiren requires these medals. If you just need these, feel free to pause the video, go farm them out. All of these events currently exist in the game. So Carnival characters don't require new events, so there is not going to be any sort of Dokkan Awakening medal support campaign. For the Gotenks, also characters or medals from older events. Paragon of Hope, 2 different medals from it. Transforming Majin, very easy to farm out. Both characters can also be super attack farmed, at least for the first 10. You can get the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks from the Potafu. Is that what it's called? Potafu? The Pacifier Copy Vegeta event. The drop rate is very generous on this. I was able to very easily get the amount of copies that I needed to boost up his super attack. So as far as the LR part getting into SA20, I wouldn't worry about that, but at least the first 10, you don't have to spend any Kais. Same thing for Jiren, only the drop rate is not nearly as generous. You can farm up his super attack from the Tech Jiren, or from the Jiren Dokkan event. The first stage of it, are there 2 stages? I think there's only 1 stage. You can have a chance to drop the Tech Jiren SSR. It's not the greatest drop rate, and you can't enhance it with any category, but if you do have the patience and you want to save some Kais, you can do that. You just have to Z-Awaken them. And that's what I've done. So there you go for Dokkaning responsibly. Let's see. What else do we have here? So Blue Zone, I will try to do these live on the channel. Hopefully I have the strength to stick around. And let's see. Oh, right. Added sticker mask and EZA super attack effects for the super attack script for Tech Super Saiyan Kid Goten. So it looks like an EZA could potentially be coming up for Majin Buu Saga. Goten being the one does make sense. Videl got an EZA recently. Goten was the banner unit for the Videl unit. Plus, Goten is half of Gotenks, so why the heck not? Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the missions for stuff that's coming up. We got World Tournament. I will be doing a World Tournament prep video tomorrow. And also look out for my World Tournament tips and tricks for going faster, ranking higher. I've already done that video. That's been out on the channel since the last World Tournament, so I will link that on that World Tournament video. But here's the World Tournament missions. Blue Zone. Oh, we get the wallpaper. Very nice. Stage 5, Stage 6. Stage 6 with 4 accelerated battle. Stage 6 with 4 Universe 11 category characters. I know some people might struggle on this and feel tempted to summon for Jiren. Don't summon for Jiren just for 1 mission. Don't summon for any character just for 1 mission. That too, a mission that will not expire. This will be around until the end of Dokkan. So if you find yourself struggling on this mission, if you can stomach it, try not to spend just for that character. In the future, when you eventually do get the character either via coins or for summoning for another Carnival LR, you can come back and finish this. So yeah, all of these, that's going to give us what, 22 stones. Yeah. Then we got Extreme Super Battle Road, more of these. I've come to really like dodge and defense skill orbs. These might be my favorite skill orbs in the game. Okay, so not a lot there. I think that's pretty much it. So now let's just take a look at the World Tournament characters, and then we will call it a day. And I'm going to go ride around in the bed until the banner drops tonight. All right, Hellfighter 17. So this is the Dokkan Awakening to the support SSR that dropped December 2019, apparently. All right, so this guy raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes free damage, and greatly lowers attack. Attack and defense plus 170. High chance to dodge, plus an additional attack and defense plus 170. Dodge chance plus an additional 17% when supering. So this is going to be a slot 2 or slot 3. Plus an additional attack plus 100 defense plus 70 launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there's another androids or artificial life forms ally attacking in the same turn. Androids support key plus 1 attack plus 30% defense plus 20%. Artificial life forms key plus 1 attack plus 30% defense plus 20%. If you're an android, aren't you automatically an artificial life form? It's not vice versa. If you're an artificial life form, doesn't necessarily mean you're an android, but if you are an android, I'm pretty sure that means you get this too. Are there any exceptions to this? Because if you're an artificial life form like Buhan, you're not an android. But vice versa, if you're like Dr. Gero, or if you're Cell, right? Let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. Comment section. So that's it for the Dokkan Awakening. And then we've got 3 EZA. So let's quickly just take a look at these. I've not seen these before. This is the Pan Kid. Okay, so raises attack for 4 turns, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and seals. Attack and defense plus 200%, high chance to dodge, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100%, dodge chance plus 20 within the same turn before the character receives an attack. Okay, so this is like a free-to-play slot 1, plus an additional attack and defense plus 150 for 5 turns after dodging. Very nice. P plus 3, all attacks become crits and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super as the first attacker in a turn. Yup. Launches an additional super attack as the second or third attacker in a turn, plus an additional attack plus 100% when the target enemy super attack is sealed. It's actually pretty good. It's a dodge or die unit, very much so, but pretty nice for a baby. All right, there you go. That is the, I mean, link wise garbage, but still not bad. Once again, Majin, this is Majin, no, this is not Majin Buu Saga. Oh, wait, no, it is, right? Yeah, it is Majin Buu Saga. But once again, free-to-play Majin Buu Saga, getting all the upgrades. Actually, wait, aren't you part of that too? Yeah, you are. All right, so this Android 18 causes supreme damage, raises attack and defense by 50% for 3 turns, multiplicative. E plus 3 attack and defense plus 180 launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense plus 180 for 3 turns after receiving an attack. High chance to dodge, plus an additional attack plus 180 launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns after dodging. Launches an additional super attack when there's another androids category ally on the team. So maximum dodge all the way. Good thing she is an int unit. All right. And then lastly, we have a Dragon Ball Saga boost here. Grandpa Gohan raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and greatly lowers defense. Attack and defense plus 150, key plus 3, plus an additional attack and defense plus 150 when there's an enemy or ally whose name includes Goku Youth. High chance to dodge, plus an additional chance to dodge, plus 15% for 1 turn from the character's entry. Okay. Plus an additional chance to dodge, plus 5% per Dragon Ball Saga category ally attacking in the same turn. Doesn't exclude himself, so that's another 15%. Okay, so that would mean turn 1, he's got an 80% chance to dodge. Plus an additional chance to dodge, plus 5% starting from the turn in which the character evades the 5th attack in battle. Oh my. And that's just permanent. Okay. Plus an additional chance to dodge, plus 8% starting from the turn in which the character evades the 8th attack in battle. Dude, what the heck? Plus an additional attack and defense plus 150 and high chance to crit for 5 turns after dodging. Attacked enemies attack minus 30% for 2 turns. So this is another dodge or die unit with some very interesting conditions here. All right, so I mean, there's only one case where you could have all of this happen at once, and that's if you're having like 10 attacks drop on the first turn. If that were to happen, that would be 13, that would be 15, so 28. 28 plus this 43, 43 plus 50, 93. There's only one situation where you could have a 93% chance to dodge in the first turn, but that's never going to happen. But okay. There's your Grandpa Gohan. These characters are generally just, you know, serviceable assets. You don't really need them. They're not must-haves. These are definitely not on the same level as like Mr. Buu or High School Gohan, those types of characters, but these guys are fun. So there you go. That is the full breakdown for the data download last night and for what is to come tonight. Hopefully, we get some updates on this situation. I would not keep my hopes up if I were you for them being on the same banner. I know some people, I've seen some people online say that they would prefer them to be separate because of like the blue sky animation and things like that. Yeah, if they're both on the same banner, only one character gets the holy trinity of animations, and that would be Gotenks. But that is really a conversation for whales. Those who are summoning a ton are more likely to get those blue skies and, you know, those types of Beerus and Whis animations. I would rather have them just be on the same banner, because you now double your chances at pulling a featured SSR that is someone that you want. But I mean, what do I know? So yeah, I'm gonna end the video before I say more things about Dokkan, because I kind of hate them right now. Idiots. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. I'm sick. Be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the global Jiren Gotenks situation. Do you agree with my take that they should have dropped this sooner instead of dropping it at the same time and calling it fully unified? What are your thoughts on any of the World Tournament characters, Awakenings, EZAs? If there's anything that I missed, feel free to share. What do you think is going to be happening with that ticket situation on Global? Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys tonight. And always remember to Dokkan responsibly.